Now, number four, I had a lot to learn about the industry and marketing. Writing a book is a whole process that is far more than just putting words to paper. There's also conventions that are expected for each genre, for age groups, conventions expected for book covers, and even marketing. And while some of these aspects are ever evolving, like marketing and book covers, they're always going to have new trends. It's good to have a grasp on old trends, new trends, why they exist, and the expectations. And if you understand all this before you publish, it'll make your life a lot easier, especially in the indie publishing sphere. But even if you're going to traditionally publish, you want to have a good idea how the industry works because there are a lot of unpleasant surprises that authors have when they finally get that book deal. And you want to be prepared for that and make sure it's something you are okay with. For example, if you traditionally publish, you have no say in your book cover. You also have an almost non-existent marketing budget by the publishing company. So you still have to do all that yourself. And then there's also pressure from publishing companies to add or take away content from your book. So you have to decide if it's worth it for you to go traditional or if you want to go indie, because there's a lot of work involved in indie. So the more you understand both sides of the industry, the more informed you are and the better choices you can make for you and your stories. Now, it wasn't really until recently that I really started learning about marketing and getting comfortable with the idea of it. Because if you're like me, marketing is not the most exciting part of creating stories. It's just not. But I am far more comfortable with the idea and how to do it than I was even a year or two ago. And that has made a huge difference in my confidence level when it comes to actually getting my work out there. And while I am definitely not an expert on marketing, I have a much better grasp than I once did.